confirmation,
so.
yeah.
Actually might help them out, keeping more players present towards that B site, still able to pull the retake. We're at 45 seconds here, they need to make them a commitment, and they are. Shin gonna draw first blood, and the follow-up as well. Stunning work already. The B site somewhat under wraps till then, but it's Karmine Corp with the shutdown right now. One player standing, and 4 to find in this B site hit really did not have much to it. There was not much leg to it, they were not pulling rotations, and there's a 4-man firing squad. It's round 1.
Set up for this round. Already though, bodies making their way towards A side. Scream ready to break the wall. I'd say Berlin, they go ahead and do it for it. The flash is perfect on the back of that. But no kill though.
I have no idea how Scream didn't get that. I don't know if he maybe caught.
Berlin ate that flash.
Yeah, it was full blind it looked like. Well, that's a start, that's a freebie. But you can see the utility now into play. XMS is just loving this, getting all that information. Yes, one has to towards side TZH, but gets quickly handled. We're gonna see the trade coming out. So, currently 3 players. Make it just 2, make it just 1. Nevera last alive. Spike now down. Patience paying dividends.
Yeah, Nevera looking to fight fire with fire early on with the shorty.
Does he get a little exit? No, it was so close. Not going to get it now, though. Actually,
wow.
Killer Eye took one down. That's a...
Dealing with the first. XMS might be in trouble here if you look at the minimap.
There's no one
a little isolated, yeah.
Yeah, Scream can maybe make it there somewhat soon, but already seeing Nuzera holding the other side of the map, so that's a huge benefit. Now they're a little stuck and a little bit worried about that door. Just being tested, but lovely work from XMS, holding well and effective trades, leaving it in a 1v2. Mind you, this is not a comfortable scenario. Tap on the spike to draw some attention, but 20 seconds is so little to play with. The double face coming out, and Karmine Corp keeping it safe, but... Vera, yeah, this time going to do a little better than the brother. But Scream wants a little bit for himself as well. Let's see if they can keep these rifles up. Nice work until then. So, rifle down for now. That's the second loss. This is where it starts getting a little bit worrying, because now you've got Shin, for example, in no man's land for a second there, and it could have been a follow-up punish.
Yeah.
Luckily, gets off.
Of course, actually the Bulldog now for TZH as well.
Yeah, this is massive. And the ult maybe filtering towards the side absolutely does. Will allow maybe a cross here. Spam could be dangerous, but the turret going to clear close.
I mean, they have a lockdown as well.
Yeah, not finding much in this regard. I want to see what they go for here. XMS now trying to creep a little bit closer. Spam's on him, but the spike's now down. This is huge work. TZH just on the other side of this wall, but there's that lockdown coming in, and the counter roll coming through as well.
XMS lucky to get that kill, though. TZH will fall. Now putting in a 2v3 for FPX, but they have to respect this lockdown. The little pocket to play inside here at drop, and it's not spammed out initially. Oh my god!
The angle is so good! The angle is so good, just on the edge of...
Progress onto another site here, so you got to question that initially. Nevera still with very deep control here towards A. FPX looking to pop onto B site.
Okay, I said this could be fatal. It's a little bit better timing now, but again, let's see what they can do. The shorty in hand, Berlin, the only one to really connect so far, and they break through towards A, but there's a pinch. Nevera right amongst them, one to the right, one to the left, and he found 2! Nevera can't quite make the 3rd count. But there's only one still standing. A 1v3 to boot with 30 seconds. He wants a pick so badly, and XMS, that realization hits, and he hits the brakes. They hold. They know this is a fake now.
Yeah, love this discipline here from Shin and Nuzera. XMS can't get isolated here, but stands his ground.
Nice.
Picks it up and...
I'm waiting to see if there's anything else to this. Nevera's paranoia. Whoa! Just stepping into Scream and actually finds it. Now the panic stations, but look at the lurk as well. That potential is huge. That could be a dagger in the back that we've yet to see come into practice yet. So Spike going to go down, and there's 4 players from Karmine Corp towards CT. So for now, all good though. You're going to see the Killjoy carrying all the way back around. This is all towards the site. Already great trades coming in, and FPX actually holding on to this. They are not down just yet.
Yeah, the lockdown's invested just as 2 players fall as well. So XMS and Nevera have to get something done. Berlin happy to challenge this actually, but Nevera there to punish.
Yeah, maybe a little overstep. They're trying to go towards it, and a tap towards the spike, and now starting to panic. TZH going to try and get himself in. Shorty to hand and gets just drawn into the blender. Doesn't mind. He's going to sit it out, take the damage. It's not a problem. He will be the defender on this, and that's perfect play. I love watching this, and what a way to lock it down in the end.
Info. Big info from Berlin's reveal there. XMS looking to get...
He's heard so much though.
Yeah.
But what can you do, XMS? That's not bad! Nevera by his side! Gonna get the reload in time! Yes, he can! XMS! With his way in gold! And now leaving them in tatters, just TZH. The Aldron got a spot too, could not get worse here. Oh, just layering in the utility, just buying a couple more precious seconds, and now the support system's in place. But maybe overzealous in the peak there. 6 HP, it's not going to be enough. Shin be drawing out Hunter's Fury. And the ult's now been removed. I want to see what the response behind this is. It's still a great Vera. Huge! Gets revealed, has to fall with it. How is he alive?
Well, hang on a second, because White U's just lost the spike on C. He walked out onto site with it.
Oh no. Well, this...
They tried to fake with the TP. The TZH has got it now, but...
That's actually filth. They've got a free site. Of course, the two players were going to play around it, but the TP was still there for TZH. Spike now down. What do they have for the post plant? I mean, they've still got the Viper if they really want to mess around with it.
That should already be down in my eyes, but you see here, Yuchun disconnected a little bit, loses out to XMS.
Did not love that. TZH now 1v2. XMS already. Nuzera, a little bit of utilities play, but not a great deal. They're slowly clearing through here. See what they can find. Needs a clean fight, doesn't get a Nuzera. Nice work. Karmine Corp keep
towards A side. Scream's actually peeled away, but there's still two members here, XMS and Nuzera, to lock down A site.
So aware. So aware of the possibility that someone's going to try and maybe slip through that. Another ult invested here, plenty to play with for Karmine Corp as well. The next play is Scream does go down, and now maybe some problems here. Counter ult comes in. This is so messy, Mike. What on earth is going on in this?
Another round where Viper's pits are going to overlap here, and actually Shin standing his ground once more. We'll deal with another member of FPX. Only two left to find. No snake bites for Yuchun. A paranoia to work with. But it's a mess in there on the free cam.
Yeah, this is
They're jumping in with shorties.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous now. And actually, TZH is obscene with this, but now has to go above and beyond. It's not going to happen. Prince to see.
I mean, you best play that Yuchun hasn't got a snake bite. He doesn't here. The poison orb's going to be up, but it's layered here with a nano swarm.
This is 10 seconds. I hate this. This is so up in the air. He's going to hit all of these steps. Now, can he do anything with it? No. XMS might just save him, but again, time has to know the kill. So close, yet so far. And now into a post plant, decided by a couple of seconds. And now it feels like it's going to fall to pieces. Can anything else come from this round? A valiant attempt so far. TZH still looking to find value on this. Paranoia, smoke, and the TP. Gets towards sight, and the flash doesn't quite go through the wall, and Navera happy to greet it.
Just a Yang left to find here. And Clock already going to decide this one, but it's another round that definitely doesn't feel comfortable here, and I was just talking.
Looks like aggression might be the name of the game here, pushing up already. And Navera, how does he even have a chance at that fight? Let alone win it. And Navera's still fighting it out. Does find two this round. And already down to the 3v3 here, and the aggression not really stopping here. Berlin in the middle of no man's land. But he does have support beside him, so actually coming out the better in this one.
I think elsewhere, yeah, you just saw the Vipers face off. XMS will find another kill, but it's one.
Paulo going to go through middle. Does actually find other players on the other side. That is XMS, but he does have support as well. Scream on the back line, going to clean up too, and FPX finding no value here.
Yeah, you got to respect. There's actually a 3v5 for them here.
First fight will be clean as well. There was no trade. There was no one else behind it. That's not bad, though. That's a shot and a half. Yang doing very well here. 3 stunning kills. And it's Scream to try and save the day, but it's somehow down into the 1v1. How has it got here? Shin makes a bit of a meal of it. Another attempt at this one now. Jump peek gives away the game. 8 bullets to play with, and Shin so prepared. But that fair amount potentially actually doesn't.
I mean, these one-ways are just so oppressive towards the lobby here, and that's why it's so crucial for actually them to reinforce TZH here, and Berlin just investing the ultimate to try and slow things down here. Karmine looking to swing through. Shin's found it.
It's brute force. Karmine Corp just want to get this one over and done with. A little bit of a trade out comes in, sure, but still, Spike still in hand, going to be leaning through towards that A site eventually, but this, again, is so brutal to play against. They just barreled through the smokes eventually. A flash or two just sent them into motion, and now we're down to 2.
If you noted it there, that it's going to be difficult for TZH to get much done other than, you know, finding 2 or 3 kills. Spacing not ideal there. Obviously the lockdown going to come through. Why are you going to wait this one out? But definitely doesn't give them free access back onto site. Tree still holdable here for Karmine Corp, and XMS still split away from this.
You first in. finding one, but one's not really going to be enough at this point. Need a little bit more damage. That's not bad. Yuchun trying to draw out one. Here's the steps, and actually had an opportunity on the fight. I mean, you got one towards Sura, I guess, but not over pushing, not trying to maybe hit that flank, but it's there. Headhunter comes back around and does find where it wants to be. Shin's gone down.
Yuchun not noted as well, so he can stay tucked in here. Yeah, completely unconsidered here. Scream drifts a little further forwards. TZH going to find a couple of freebies outside A lobby.
Lovely.
And it's only Nuzera to try and recover this in a 1v5 here.
It's really nicely played out by FPX, actually. Love that. And TZH just going to keep happy to get into the mix. Yes, this time with Spectres, though, so they do have that bonus round to play with, so why not? And oh, lovely. Navigating around the side. Berlin really working it out. The timing could not have been worse for sure.
Respecting this Headhunter for the time being. But Spike's slowly making his way this direction. Nuzera will fall way ahead of this execution coming through.
Why are you absolutely having a tear of a round? Potential for another here, too. 3 more bullets to play with. Not going to happen. XMS and the boys do make it up towards C-Long. They do finally get that nice synergy building towards the site. Ayak's still here and still doing so much oh no! Oh dearie me. It's all gone Pete Tong. We're down to a 1v2. Berlin and TZH. And Scream just wants to get something on his side, at least the time now. Rifle still to hand. No utility for 10 more seconds to play with. Prowler, Horn goes up, does now reveal position. Free fight on the first, and there's no trade. The paranoia, also on the timing, not good enough to deal with Scream.
On the flank here, so Scream and Nuvera have to hold down the fort here on long.
So much utility still to be worked through. Berlin, I thought he'd be caught a little more by that flash, but no, the underhand didn't quite find it. And actually, we're seeing Karmine Corp folding here, being folded over by FPX, who wins out every single fight there. They still have they're still gonna be so respectful of these flanks coming in. Nuvera, freebie, TZH completely blind. It is that burst towards B. Beautiful utility combination work. Do manage to get away from the site.
But I think he actually spotted Nuvera slipping into Rabbit there. Doesn't matter though, why you with the swing. Find it with the operator.
Not much to clear the back line though, Mike, and you still got that potential look that gets considered. Are you kidding me? I thought Scream got away with it then, but absolutely not. And XMS coming right on back in, barreling through Karmine Corp. I do want to see where they go from this now, because Karmine Corp seem absolutely back in the driving seat here. Vera, oh dear. One might have slipped the net, but he's just farming. Doing him Sheriff's a little bit of light armor, but Nuvera just enjoying himself. Lovely confidence, sporing a little, and the lurk going to be met. Shin won't have the freest of times now. Yeah, TZH, the timing! Oh, it's good, it's worked out for Shin here. The response, though, comes back in. They've won out on the B side, though, but it's fine timing. 10 seconds, but the spike's now down. Scream, posted up, gets forced away. A-Young is not out of it yet.
Reveal off the neural theft here. So again, all the information in favor of Karmine Corp. Chung got to find something on the way back through. XMS will fall. Scream answers back though.
Oh my word, cleaning these players out. Karmine Corp not sitting so deep this time. It looks like full commitment behind this. Do they stay or do they dip? And they're losing that opportunity to find the timing. TZH does not get to turn the flash either. Shin with the punish, and now already the site's going to be smothered. Berlin though, what a shot! Mechanically just about holding on to this site. Making a scrap out of it and bring it to a 2v2 standing. Scream on the knees for now. And the spike's now in their favor.
Yeah, you can see the res not coming through, so it'll be a straight 2v2 here. Got to be conscious. Why are you creeping up long here? Yuchen just has to play his time here. Snake bites available for him.
Oh, he's drawn the attention, surely. That should have been a free shot, you'd have imagined. Not the case at all.
Snake bite should be good. You actually going to find the first and actually converts with the Headhunter as well.
Scream. He's not playing with that in mind, and he actually gets to catch a player out. 6 HP, turns and fights and falls. Scream with a punish, and they hold on to the site for now. Oh, lovely work from Berlin, though, to get there as quick as possible. Denies Scream trying to capitalize on the gap that could have been created. And Berlin still holding the site, still expecting Shin. Still noting more players. The paranoia good, but so's the Prowler off the back of it. Nuvera's there. Shin as well to boot. They're holding on for now. 2 players still alive, though, on the other side.
Almost scraping this one through. Feels so hard fought here for Karmine Corp. Shin's done wonders here to make this work. Unorthodox wall here. FPX looking to just creep up behind this. Yeah, they are.
Okay, they've got to play. Yes, they do. TZH finds XMS, and the shot comes on out. Oh, right on back. Navera posted right back. TP taken. Operated a hand, and now the 1v1. Uchon has to try and close it back gap. Navera's having none. I think they have the site for now. Surely you don't test this. Do they burst this? They actually are. They're pouring towards the site. And I don't know if I love that yet. Berlin and Yang make light work of this, going through the smoke off the back of some utility that didn't really find anything.
Carmine looking to catch them off guard with some utility ahead of that spike being planted, but Berlin punishes with 2 kills. Now just Shin to try and recover it. Navera's got himself into a dirty spot here. YU hyper-focused on it, still punished on it. The trade is good from Berlin.
And you could see Shin considering if there was something to be done with this one. He's been noted. He's trying to get aggressive with it. The timing could have worked out, but no, Berlin with another huge denial. Upgrade found, and XMS, the madman, flies out of garage and takes the fight. But back towards A, and now it's Scream again, the challenge. He's got to go huge with this. He's seen at least a gun barrel there. Lovely shots on 1 and a second. Scream.
30 seconds left.
Stunning aim. But he needs final one here if he wants to secure it for himself. And he's got it. Lovely. Lovely stuff from Scream. Remedies, and they can start exploring it. Already, the horn goes up, and they're actually aggressing down middle. Scream, this might be a little bit out of whack, but it works out. He finds one new Zera with another, and maybe the brawl is going to finally pay off for Karmine Corp. But this is not something you want to depend upon. Is this repeatable? Who knows? But for now, they finally have a player advantage. They're running A.
Should hear this as well. Look on the X-ray. YU wasn't too far off with that. Scream 52 HP, Navera 43. 1 off the Rolling Thunder, so won't have that available. No fault line available just yet. The Paranoia sent very early. 2 caught with the C's as well, Lauren.
And 1 should be up now. The timing is going to be terrifying. This is going to put it all in the other player's hands. Oh my word! Needs 1 bullet! It's not going to get it. Nuzera survives. No depth to it beyond what's coming through this way.
Scream's gone up. XMS has got a sheriff. I'm pretty sure there's a gun down on B site as well.
These trades would have to be unreal for it to work out. And Scream some.
Oh no. Oh no.
They're falling out of the sky. Scream, what have you got for me? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Wise to it already. With a lack of pressure on site, he can just post up on this position. Paranoia not going to catch anything. Nobody in backside. Berlin playing inside his poison orb could cause problems for Karmine Corp.
Oh, quick trade though. XMS not going to drop the ball just yet, but now called to attention. They have to be careful of that spike. A tap towards it will draw eyes. Scream now in the back line's being a problem. 3-man face. Karmine Corp desperately trying to fight and falling to F.
For Karmine Corp. Say that, Scream down to 5 HP. Luzera isolated on site right now and pinged up.
He's 100% spotted in this as well. The good flash though tries to play him out of it, but how much more can he do here? Tries to take a fight, the dash comes in. Great shot, but better trade. This is all effective for FPX still. And keep in mind, Scream still 5 HP. Overwhelmed and overrun at this point. Scream still down so low. He needs the 1v1.
No!
He's not got it. DZH.
FPX, obviously, the previous roster. Well, a long time ago, 2020.
Look at the stack here. Nuzera and Navera both charged with this. I don't know how much more they're going to get away with. No, nothing more. So, found Navera, but is it recoverable? You can see TZH is thinking about it. I get the ult orb. Fancies it. And Shin's found him. So,
worth a shot.
Valiant
try and get
attempt.
the rifle.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Now, the last two, it is Marshall and a Spectre, so maybe I need to be a little more worried. Yeah, just a Marshall. Oh my god, just a Marshall. And it's a 1v2, like this isn't impossible. No flashes yet, now comes back into pocket, has to keep away the game, gets revealed. The timing maybe
aren't there for Karmine Corp, sorry. So they have to dig to try and find a first blood. And that's what you finally do. Shin will find the open onto a Yang. YU still creeping around with this Blade Storm.
Oh, needed.
Oh my god!
XMS?
Yep. Closing that one out.
Clean work. It's fine if they win the round. TZH and...
No wonder he wanted to get rid of that Guardian so bad.
Please, someone take it away from me. Yuchun. TZH not really gifted many ways back into this round.
Hold on to the rifles,
Keep it
honestly,
safe.
yeah.
But it's stabilizing for Karmine Corp because, again, I just can't believe we're in the scenario for them. This happens
Already, this aggression outside A main. There's a number of times the Karmine Core have been stacked behind to balance that at double doors as well.
No, it's a dry swing, and it's actually worked out well enough for a trade.
Spike
One
noted.
for one. You're right, Spike down, and they're going to smother this. They're going to get involved. Yeah, taking over the space. TP, going to get it back to hand. That's big, and they already seem to realize that. You've already got the Seekers coming out as well. They're going to be heading over towards that B site, so very indicative of where this is going now. Zaddy for Berlin, only that Sheriff. Last time I said, only this happened. Apparently any weapon in hand is fine. And now slows the roll, buys time for rotation. They can't crest that corner comfortably now.
Should have a decent understanding of where they are, and these smoke's going to expire pretty soon. FPX.
There's one coming through. That should catch maybe two players, but it's the pacing in which this happens. Shin is on the hunt. Wants the player down, shot in hand, just trying to close the gap. This is so scary. Who sees who first? It's Shin. And now we're down to just 3 remaining for FPX. It's try and find any avenue back in, but these ultimates are being poured in, committed. Great trades again. Shin is so pivotal to this round. By all accounts, it's looking safe. The rotations will be in, and Berlin, what? How is no one double checking on this? Berlin was noted earlier on, and mistakes being made, maybe a little bit of confusion, but FPX with a punish. Yuchun out of nowhere finding 2. And even Nevera almost irrelevant to outcome considering he's posted alone. The flank's already being watched and potentially wrapped on.
And this is crazy to consider as well, because it's Berlin this time left
10 seconds left.
to hold on to this site completely solo. Just at the right time, getting information. And stands his ground for FPX. We'll find them their 4th. And Karmine Core fair.
Well, so they are aware of this possibility, but they have to make a move. It's 10 seconds. They have to go now. And there's the initial bit of utility just to try and play delay. And they still don't know the just spot in the corner. And a fumble coming out from Karmine Corp after a fantastic read. They've run out of time and they've run out of options.
As well, yeah.
Anything to counter that, really?
The reveal from Shin maybe back in 5 seconds.
Flash didn't actually get Nevera. How did that not get Nevera? I thought that was perfect. And now we're down to just 1. TZH, the man who started this with one to fall at the...
Scream's got to be careful. He might still get caught there. Just stand his ground.
Yeah, I really thought he might get some bailout from Nuzera potentially, but they were able to just filter straight through. No real pressure coming in. And the timing, it's devastating. Ayang must be gutted in this after that. Just as he got the flash to hand. There's just too many in front of them. TZH has no idea this could even be possible. And the first challenge, unbelievable!
So good. He is so good!
Mechanically robust as hell. No indicator they'd gotten that close either, just great intuition on this.
So the rest of FP and a Marshall to work with. Scream creeping up towards mid, but this one looks fairly comfortable here for FPX, aside some heroics.
Yeah, these positions aren't really allowing for him much XMS. Yeah, he'll get the first bit of attention. If he got the second, I'd be paying attention. Oh, yeah. Timing.
Do it now, we'll find the first, but Yuchun, good for the response. Luck for this B site hit. Looks like they might even follow through on this.
Yeah, see if the commitment's still going to follow. Nevera is just a safe player. If you want to call him anything, it's so safe with that. Scream there to back him up as well, so they've already doubled down on that initial pick. They do have a play towards the back of the site though, and so what we wanted to watch is YU, see how much he can achieve in this. Removing Nuzera is it's not the be-all and end-all. I'm looking for the rest of these. Still going to find more. Nevera goes down. Scream unchecked upon, and you can't leave him unchecked. Him and Shin do damage right back in, leaving just Yang left alive in a 1v2. No opportunity to bring it for...
This exploration though, Shin's already out. Nuzera as well.
The angles.
Yuchun gotta find this, but he's spotted. I don't think he knew he was spotted there. Karmine Corp get away scot-free with that first blood.
But B-site's wide open. Technically, they could just run. Obviously, they have no idea of that. Maybe it's a little telling us, or maybe 2 players in middle, but still.
All on the back of XMS putting this deep spy cam. Scream's actually found TZH with the fragment as well. An absolute disaster in this must-win round for FPX.
Yeah, it's starting to go a little bit wonky, unless this, maybe this backstab's great. I don't really know what they can get out of it. They've got to be so quick with it too. Otherwise, you just imagine they're going to be overwhelmed. YU's going to need
It has to
3,
go huge.
2, something. You got to try and get away. The turn caught in between a rock and a hard place. Nowhere to really go with that. Can't really close down towards short either. And Berlin's flank is good, but it may not be good enough now. 3 players against you. Yes, you can reveal a little bit, but this is the only value of Harbor really at this point. You can just sit on the defuse, nothing to deny it. Shin to deep positioning here. Has help from Art from short if needed. How far does he dip back away from this? Quite far. Okay. Does get marked. I'll stick around and post a couple of shots in the timing. Just not going to find it on this one. But he still has help here. Scream's still here, but they actually wrap around towards Art. And that's the perfect approach towards it. It's a great concept. But it is still a 2v3. Uzera, Navarra. And look at this positioning. Almost 3 of the players willing to fight towards CT, and it looks like none of Karmine Corp's players are going that way.
Uzera does have the ultimate.
Full utility almost.
I don't think they're going to read 3 stacking this side though.
No.
Yeah, with the paranoia as well.
It's a very reasonable assessment, you'd imagine. Someone sat for this. Navarra's just
This
found
is
one for free, and now,
problematic.
yeah, they do not, they cannot
Problematic.
see this. And now if they can give it away, Nuzera just has to play, protect, keep Navarra safe. That's all he's going to try to.